please have your attention? To '01, back when yelling folk was shocking and fun. Back when Musketeers exploded onto the scene. Britney and Justin were in sync, know what I mean? Steven Tyler screamed he didn't want to miss a thing. Back when Carson Daly dominated the screen. Back a couple decades before I felt old. Before Janet Jackson had a whole nipple exposed. Whoa. Hold up, whoa Nelly. Dr. Dre is scheduled to be featured on my telly. This about to be the best, there's nothing you can tell me. A heavy dose of nostalgia, no better way to sell me. Just then, a panic falls. I think I need to get my friends Frank and Jan and Cole. There's no way it will be better than the TRL show. Kane and DB, hell no. Hype beats will get fed for show. Time to level my expectations, still low. They were once real high, gotta make them real low. Hit them with the Dillo. They were once real high, gotta make them real low. Hit them with the Dillo. And now I know that whenever my expectations get too high, I need to Dillo them. I need to Dillo those expectations. Because what could possibly deliver to the hype that's in my mind? Nothing.
It's Theme Park Thursday Live with Dillos Diz. Featuring Frank. And Jen.
This is Theme Park Thursday Live with Dillos Diz. She is Jen.
Hello.
Live from the attic.
What's in the attic? Me. It's me.
It's you. And I am Frank, and for the next 28 minutes or so, we will be discussing 3 topics or subjects from the theme parks that we did not discuss, kind of, on the Theme Park Thursday, the podcast this week. We dropped that at about 8 a.m. Eastern time this morning. Some of the podcatchers not quick to the uptick.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting.
Catching up. Those catchers are catching up.
I see that Apple Podcasts Connect tells me it updated at 8:02 a.m. I don't see it anyway. So I think it's a Lipson problem this morning. I'm going to blame Lipson for that.
Sure.
But we discussed, I went to the Lion King on Broadway over the weekend. We did not discuss you going, well, we did discuss a little bit of you going to Dear Evan Hansen last night. So that is part of the podcast today. But make sure you check it out. Is the attic more with the Christmas decorations right now still, or is that all in the crawl spaces? What is? I mean, we don't want to show. We don't want to give away.
No. I'm gonna say right here behind my computer, Santa. There's a Santa staring at me. Mm-hmm. But overall, I don't see too much of the Christmas, so I think it's pretty normal up here so far, but I felt like how could I not use this backdrop for today? So
yeah, it's good. Good backdrop. That Beauty and the Beast. I don't know if we've officially done that on What's in the Attic yet, but we can discuss it right now.
We have, but maybe not, or maybe we just post it. I don't know, but you can discuss it.
So back in the days of the early '90s, well, probably around 30 years ago at this point, the Beauty and the Beast poster there, that was in a light box in the window of the Sam Goody in Garden City, New York, where I worked, right at the entrance to the Roosevelt Field shopping mall. And so I think that was from the fall of '92, because I think the video came out 1 year later. And so I probably grabbed that. I was like, it's mine, in early 1993 or so. Yes. And there it sits. 29 years later.
Ever since, it's been in this spot.
It has been in the same exact spot. So that is the history of the Beauty and the Beast poster there in a nutshell.
Hello, Steffers and John. Steffers, where is everyone? I would say at Walt Disney World, because if you've seen these crowds and it's winter break, apparently that's where everybody is. Hello,
That's where they all went. They went to the theme parks. But let's get to the 3 topics or subjects. I guess none of them are really a surprise here, and we'll get through them. Topic number 1, it's Galactic. It's a media week. at the Galactic Star Cruiser, and maybe some information gets out, some information doesn't get out. But Disney Parks on the Twitter there has been releasing a lot of videos in the last day and a half or so. So we'll just try to examine those briefly and comment on them. Topic number 2, Galaxy leaks. There was a little Guardians of the Galaxy leak earlier this week. We'll talk about that and just leaks and rumors and all the things in general regarding that and why I'm officially annoyed by it, honestly. And then topic number 3, our feud with Disneyland has officially begun because we've never been one. So I guess that means we're angry at them. But this week, Disneyland announced the return of the Main Street Electrical Parade, all the nighttime stuff. So we'll get angry about that. That's the 3 topics: our feud with Disneyland, the Galaxy leaks. It's Galactic.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
That's where I was going with that. You knew it. So those are the 3 topics or subjects. And Lee's here. Hey, Lee, what's going on? We haven't seen you in a while.
Jeffers wants us to start again because he just arrived. So.
Oh, well, you're going to have to go back. Yeah. We played the new anthem, Hidden with the Dillo at the top.
The new Dillos anthem.
So, little new Dillos anthem, so make sure to check that out. And happy birthday to Matt Harvey, who performed and produced and recorded that song there. It is a big birthday, as it were, because he is still younger than Jen by 1 month. By 4 weeks, exactly.
Happy personal New Year, Matt Harvey.
Happy personal New Year. That is Matt's greeting. Just so whenever it's somebody's birthday on the Facebooks, they get a happy personal New Year.
Happy personal New Year to Matt Harvey.
Which is good for us because it's like, all right, you don't talk about my birthday. It's a personal New Year.
Right. And I say it that way, Matt. I don't know if you are excited about this number or not. I am still not. So that is where it comes from. I'm happy for you, though. I'm always happy for others and their birthdays, just not my own. So. Yeah.
Jen, just so you know, your What's in the Attic signal is
not so good.
But it's not terrible. It's just just so you know, if some things seem off to you, it is because I see you go in and out here and there all around the square. 231-321-213. Is that all the orders? I feel like
that's all we got. Steffers, are you weighing in? What are you doing? Steffers, come back to this computer screen. Vote. You have like 5 computer screens in front of you. Come back to this one.
we know that Steffers, if we say her name enough, she will pop back around and come into.
If you say Steffers 3 times, she appears.
there she is. What? You're the deciding vote.
Your opinion. Yeah. Oh, you're on your phone.
Steffers.
All right, fine.
So much multitasking. Let's start with number 2. I think that's actually going to be the quickest topic. Okay. So let's just get out of the gate. What I really enjoy, and I'm going to share. Who's ready to share the screen? I'm not ready to share the screen. Is that this guy, Jeff Morrell, right? There he is. There's his face right there.
Mm-hmm. He blew up his Twitter.
So this is he blew up. He basically pressed the red button that you shouldn't be pressing on his Twitter earlier this week. This here is his updated tweet at Morel Jeff. Just another day at the office. Got to test ride the new Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind roller coaster at Walt Disney World, Epcot. Walt Disney Imagineers dined. That's how upset he was about getting rattled all day. This one, like no other ride you've ever been on. Had to ride it to believe it. Coming soon. Ignore the other tweet from earlier. Ignore.
Coming soon. We don't know when.
Wow. When do you think it will open? I wish Jeff Morrell knew. Well, here's my favorite. The immediate first response here is, can't wait whenever it may open. So shout out to Dreaming Star 213 for that very appropriate response. So all signs point to Guardians of the Galaxy opening on the Cosmic Rewind opening on Memorial Day weekend? Mm-hmm. Question mark?
Yeah, it's rough because, you probably heard it and you were like, oh, well, if they're saying it, then people probably know about this. They wouldn't be saying this to us if it wasn't announced somewhere. No, friends, you announced it somewhere. Oh, do we hear the trains going by?
Oh,
Everyone
Long
hear
Island
them?
Railroad.
Long Island Railroad.
I mean, I think, Jen, I'd like to get your, knowledge, your deep expertise in this, as this is a high level public relations person.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
who is dropping this on his own. I mean, no, this says coming soon. He didn't tweet anything else earlier that day. I mean, what do you learn in your class? I mean, there wasn't really social media back then when you were in college,
No.
but
back in my day, there was no social media.
Was there ever don't say this on the news. Don't say this on your local newscast. Don't say this in the newspaper. What do they tell you about leaking information that may be privileged?
To me, and I probably just use this rule of thumb in life for whatever, whenever, is don't say anything until you are 1,000% sure. You triple check, you quadruple check. I mean, we have seen things that we want to talk about on the podcast, and we will go, ooh, is that public? Do we know? Is this true? Did we fact check that? Maybe we shouldn't even say it. And it's a podcast, and we're just saying things, and we're just talking through things. As someone who is, a PR person, and you're in Disney and you are standing in a queue for one of the most long-awaited rides, don't.
Right. I mean, last week, we do a post show of Theme Park Thursday Live over at DillosDizResort.com at 10:30 Eastern, generally. And last week, we kind of gave a little background history into our cast member lives, and we're talking about doing that more over at the resort. And that's definitely something, even here, we do it on occasion about our working days or over on the podcast where we talk. And, still, I'm like, how much do I want to say? How much do I want to give away? I don't know. I feel like common sense says sit on some information.
This is a good point, though. Maybe that was part of his plan. He's a PR person. This could be part of his plan.
Blowing up his Twitter?
But yeah, it's just getting everyone riled up.
My other mantra, which is hashtag everything is wrestling.
Right? Exactly.
Everything is a work. Everything is pre-planned. The results are known. Let's everyone hate that Galactic Star Cruiser video from 2 months ago with the kid from the Goldbergs.
Right.
Maybe that kid from the Goldbergs is a big wrestling fan and they're like, hey, we want to do a wrestling angle where we do a really not the best video and watch the world explode. And he's like, I'm in.
Yes.
We don't know. I think that's a great point, Steffers, honestly.
Yes. And it's true. And, and yes, we kind of did have an idea of when it was coming. We knew it was coming before Tron. We knew. Yes. So what I find funny, I don't care that he did that. I find it funny, what it caused on his Twitter, because it's just, what? And then the backpedal tweet. That's I find that interesting.
And so that's the thing. So, which is, again, I feel like I live in this Bermuda Triangle of Disney fans, or I guess theme park fans, whatever you want to call it, wrestling fans and Star Wars fans, if we're not connecting that to Disney, where, people just get so worked up and angry because the expectations for all three of those things are so high. Yeah. And so we expect the perfect scenario for everything.
Yes.
Unreasonable.
Yeah.
I don't know why everyone's going crazy about the leak.
Yeah.
I mean,
they
just want to be like, I want to be the first one to call you out on saying it when no one's officially said it. I'm going to say it first.
Right. I think, yeah. And as Steffers is saying, the outrage, the astonishment. Yes. That's crazy.
But you're not going to ride the Cosmic Rewind, so you'll never know anyway.
Yeah, probably not. Well, because
it's going backwards and upside down. You're never going on that.
I'm not going on that.
Right? It's going upside down. Can everyone confirm?
Is it a corkscrew or is it an upside down? This is still the debate over at Rock and Roller Coaster.
I will say, as a much older person now, and having just experienced the Velocicoaster, a little dehydrated, I'm on the fence about the Cosmic Rewind because I know how going backwards on Everest shakes me a little bit. I'm like, is that what I want in my life? I'm not sure.
I know Lewis is in a meeting right now, but I'm sure he is very excited for this.
Yeah. And it'll probably be I'll probably try it once, but it'll probably have to be on a solo or Dillos situation and not where I have to tend to my child the rest of the day.
Right.
And then I say that much like the Velocicoaster, knowing full well she'll want to go on it as soon as she's tall enough. So maybe I just wait for her. Who knows?
Oh, it isn't upside down, but it is multi-directional. It's on an axis.
I talk about my equilibrium a lot. I'm going to be concerned about my equilibrium.
Yeah.
All right, 10:15. We got 15 minutes left here. We want to go 1. We want to go 3. We want to go 1. Let's just go 1.
All right.
Because we talk about the Galactic Star Cruiser a lot, so maybe we'll save the Disneyland stuff for the end. It's Galactic. We talk about Jen failing to get the go to the PO box to see if our official invitation for the media event was in the PO box. She hasn't been.
Yeah.
Could have been there. Who knows?
Could have been there. We probably missed it. We're going to blame it on that. That's probably what happened. Not that it was an oversight.
That's right. It wasn't an over. It was just sitting. We just didn't go to the PO box. That's right. That's what happened. I'm going to share the screen. So, all the big media people, all your favorites are there all week. Some people got thrown out. Some people, tried to knock on the door and got sent away. Like they were
come on, knock on our door.
Come on. Oh man, when Three's Company reruns come on cable, like if I happen to pass by it, it's like, oh no, I'm not doing anything for half an hour.
That was a good derailing I just did. One little two.
I was trying to share the screen, so it's fine. Okay, so can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Are we going to be able to hear the video? Let's see.
Yes. Want to make it bigger?
Do I want to make it bigger? Stand by while I make it bigger. I don't know how to do that.
The 2 arrows. See the 2 arrows?
This thing right here?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Look at that.
Yeah. We are getting very close to the inaugural launch of Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser and our first guest's journey aboard the Star Cruiser Halcyon. Michael, Corey, I think it's fantastic to be able to sit here with you both and just kind of talk about this audacious project that we've undertaken and are about to launch.
What's pretty amazing is to think about being in the rooms, seeing concept art years ago while we were building Galaxy's Edge with this in mind. It's incredible to think that we're actually here.
Yeah, this is the next phase. This is
Welcome
the next
CBH
level
Alpha.
of immersive storytelling, everything in the immersive field we've been dreaming of. It's about how we change the way people play together, how we change the way stories are told together. It's how we are a part of something. And in immersive theater, we've spent a lot of time figuring out how story can not just be one story, but many stories. And then also integrating the technology and integrating the game. So this is the next big step for immersive, and to do that at Disney is extraordinary.
Have a pleasant day, citizen.
As we built Galaxy's Edge, I appreciate you saying, go be you, because we were able to build a depth there that allowed our cast to be themselves, to find their own personal empowerment. We took what was basically quick hits that happens over in Black Spire, things that happen between like 30 seconds.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Now you're going to do
Black
that
Spire.
for 2 days. We had to completely look at a brand new process.
There's moments in these experiences that are intended to invite you to share with each other, really bringing that connection.
It isn't just parents watching their kids, it's actually this family experience. Watching adults play, watching them feel moved. I am emotionally moved, and I don't have to be told how to feel, I just am.
No one's ever done anything like this before. There is a technology foundation that allows that story engine to operate underneath this. That is a significant amount of innovation in that. The way we bring our stories to life in space with our new real-time imagery system that literally runs throughout the whole ship, so that what you see on the bridge, what you see in the cabin, what you see out the windows, what you see on the maps are all tied together and real, because there is a lot of love and a lot of passion that has gone into this.
A lot.
I think that is kind of special.
To be so bold to do this is such an incredible moment to be a part of.
Yeah.
Could not be prouder of the work that's been done here.
All right. Well, there we are. I was into it, so I let, I let it go, and I was excited to see someone I recognized who was part of it. Jen is muted.
Yeah, forgot. I was muting the trains going by, so not to disrupt the video. I want to share some comments here. So Lee saying people are getting beaten up for saying they loved it and worth the cost. John is saying, also admitting they cannot afford it and got to go for free.
Mm-hmm.
Good point by Jeffers. There's just not enough people in Crocs and cargo shorts. And Nate saying that it's fair to view the initial report skeptically because of still. But I think, I think this also goes to just social media and people, something new comes out and people who have no skin in the game, have no interest in it or whatever, will come out and just attack. And it's like, would you even go if it was affordable? Let's start there. And if not, but like, everyone stop hating on each other. Everyone calm down.
Everyone calm down. Yeah, no, and I was thinking about it as I was dropping the 6-year-old off at camp this morning and walking up the block going, what are we talking about today? Thinking about what we're talking about. And it's like, I feel like I'm officially at the point now because, yeah, you see how people are, well, you got to go to free. It doesn't really, you can't, you have a skewed vision. You have,
right.
They're still going to report what they see.
Yes.
So let's wait for that, first of all, because they can't talk about it until Friday at the earliest.
Right. Yeah.
So part one, people say, I enjoyed it, but they're not reporting on what actually happened.
Right.
What is it? Are they saying it's an embargo? What are they saying? Until Friday? And then, okay, first part. But yeah, we're at this point now that we know what's going on. We know how much it cost. We knew in the summer what the itinerary was going to be.
Yeah.
We know that they probably made some pivots along the way. You can be mad about the price point. I get it. And I get it. The price point versus the amount of time involved.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, my mindset is the same as a Disney cruise, which I never went on until this summer, this coming summer, finally, where I look at the price point and go, I don't think my brain can let go of the idea that I'm paying twice the normal for a cruise and I'm afraid of not enjoying it. And I don't want to put myself in that place. I am making that choice to not put myself in that place.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to have to tell Mrs. Dillo that I don't play scratch off lottery or anything like that, but should I play a scratch off and I win $5,000, it's going to the Galactic Star Cruiser. Like, that's it. Like, that's the way I'm going. But, all right. But, and honestly, can I say, should there be $5,000 somewhere someday? And I make the choice, I'm going to have to decide if I'm able to let go of, I am going for the Star Wars experience and I'm going to let my brain go and see what happens.
Yeah.
And suspend my disbelief. Can that happen? That's the choice.
Yeah.
And, people are going to, there are some people who watch the video who goes, it doesn't matter. I'm going to feel like I'm going to look into space and I'm flying through the galaxy.
Yeah.
That's worth $5,000 for me. And to that's going to be a win.
Yeah.
And it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter what anything else is. If you feel like you're flying through space, and I don't know, I'm just using it as an example, it might be just as simple for some people as that. And it's people who have the money, and it's unfortunate that a lot of people we know do not.
Right.
But this is where we are. It's time to not turn it into hate. Hate leads to anger. Anger leads to fear. Fear leads to the dark side. Like, just let it go. I don't think that's the order. I just was trying to riff off the top of my head.
That's fine. Yeah, and I think, Jeffers mentions how it's, a luxury Disney experience. And some people think he's crazy for going to Disney as much as he does. Because, and we all have those people in our lives. Any Disney lover who goes to Disney pretty much as their only vacation or goes really often, you have the people in your life going, oh, you're doing it again. Isn't it such a waste of money? Why would you do that? Couldn't you go over here and you would get more bang for your buck?
Right.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I love it there. So that's what I'm doing. And I think it's all bad.
That's a great point. Yeah, the way we're collectively looking at people getting to go on the Star Cruise or paying the money, whatever, is the same way. I'm sure people in our family going like, "What? You're going to Disney for 3 days? That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
maybe people in my own house that say, oh, you know, how much money you're spending in 3 days just going
Yeah.
to Disney, and are you
Right.
going to get on everything? Is it going to be crowded? Like
Right.
that's all the conversation. It's the
Yes.
same. It all goes up.
Yes. And also, hello to Theme Park Rob, who is tiptoeing in. I saw you tiptoe.
Last topic. That went on. I didn't expect to watch the video. I got really excited once I saw my friend. And so we go to the last topic now, which will be oh so brief, and that's our feud with Disneyland. So I will bring up the article from Disney Parks real fast. There's so many things I have to click in order to share the screen. And news about nighttime spectaculars. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes.
Yes. So Disneyland Resort unveils return dates for nighttime spectaculars and new finale coming to the Main Street Electrical Parade. Fantasmic returns on May 28th. On April 22nd, the Main Street Electrical Parade and Disneyland Forever Fireworks Spectacular return. Well, it's the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. Something at night beyond enchantment. Give me something.
Yeah. Why do they get it? Why do they get it and we don't? I don't understand.
What's so special about Disneyland that they get to have nighttime entertainment?
It's like,
around the castle, down Main Street.
Enchantment, so we'll do this over here. No. We should get it all this year.
Now we say this, knowing if they were to bring a parade back to the Magic Kingdom, the crowds would be such. We're like, no, we're out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know. I'm going to make a nostalgic blanket statement, vague statement. I mean, the Florida sun all day. Well, blame it on the Florida sun. I'm not blaming it on Florida at all. As a long ago Floridian, I'm going to blame it on the weather.
Yes,
and
exactly.
You know, I'll make a blanket statement here in the last 3 minutes before we go. I don't know if I would have ever gotten to the Magic Kingdom at night if not for Spectral Magic. Mm-hmm. Like Epcot was the nighttime park. Studios quickly became a nighttime park for us. Again, when we stayed at Beach Club, so easy to go over on the friendship. But once Main Street Electrical Parade came back, but Spectral Magic was really the one that we're like, no, we have to go to the Magic Kingdom at night to see Spectral one more time. We got to do it. I have said many, many times that the biggest regret I have as a cast member is that, you know, how many times we were offered at the studios, hey, you want some overtime? Go over to the Kingdom and you can jump into Spectral Magic Parade tonight. How did I never do that?
I can't believe
Why? What a mistake.
College kid in your 20s.
So hot, so early in the morning after being out the night before. The idea of getting in the car at the studios and driving behind the Magic Kingdom and getting on the tram to take me behind Pinocchio's to go into the utilidors and to forget it. Just
can't believe you didn't do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah. Agreed.
But I still regret not doing Spectrum.
As you should.
2 minutes remain here as we wrap things up. We are going over to DillosDizResort.com. Your escape to nostalgia, Disney's nostalgia, Dillo's nostalgia.
So much nostalgia.
Sometimes we, try to hit you with the Dillo, as now is our anthem. In case you didn't listen to the podcast yet, or the top of this live stream, you might want to go back and weigh in as to whether we have a new anthem for Dillo's Diz. Thanks to all those for checking it out. Please like the video. Please tell your friends.
Yes.
We like these intimate gatherings.
Yes.
We like being with our people here for this half hour. See who you want to invite to join.
Yeah.
Let's
bring a friend.
Share.
You all have a +1, a +5, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, tell your friends. Until next time, she's Jen and I'm Frank. Bye-bye.
Deuces.